So here we go, a proper cold winter wild camp in the woods coming up. Just about to start off to the location. Very large backpack. There's 3 of us this time. I think we've got about 50-minute pretty hard walk to the spot that we camp. So we'll check back in there. So here's the wary travellers. we've got quite a bit of altitude now. Over there is Win Hill in the Peak District, and we're just basically going compass bearing this way. There's no path per se. A bit of snow on the ground at this height, but you know, it's more like crystallised snow and ice. Hard work that, wasn't it, Matt, that climb? Especially with the rather hefty backpacks. But we've got to go maybe, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile or something that way. Maybe a mile at the most, and then we're at the spot we like to camp. But at the minute, it's not bad, but it's forecast. What time is it now? About 11 o'clock. No more than that, isn't it? Half 12. So by 3 o'clock it's supposed to be snowing, so that'll be interesting. And obviously it's daylight is just dreadful, isn't it, at this time of year? 4 o'clock's gonna be dark. Anyway, keep plodding, lads, not too far. Followed the man with the enormous backpack. Catch up with you in a bit. So we're pretty close to camp now. I've just come to the last water source, which is this little stream. So I've got one of these, let me show you, one of these water to go filter bottles. So I'm going to fill this up at this stream now, and then that'll be drinkable. And I'm going to drink that one and fill that with stream water to empty into the filter bottle. And then just over there, another probably 1/4 of a mile is camp. So we're really close to the camp now, but it's started to snow. Oh joy. It wasn't supposed to snow till 3 o'clock and it's only like 1:15. Views are beautiful though. That's a Ladybar Reservoir down there. And we're heading off into the woods. I can feel snow. I don't know if you can see the snow on the camera, but it is actually snowing now. There you go, you can now. Oh, we've just got to where we're going to camp, and my word, it's snowing now. We've just put up a quick lean-to there because our gear's getting soaked. Well, it's covered in snow, which is obviously going to mean water later. Matt's getting a bit of firewood. We've got a couple of hammocks and a tent to pitch around here somewhere. So that's the next job, but quite scary weather actually to be out camping in the woods. About 1.5 hours from the car. I think we're going to need a fair bit of firewood, dude. Doing good, doing good. You didn't chop that tree down, did you, Matt? Oh well, wish us luck. Eek. Right, camp's set up. Well, we've got to move our stuff from under the shelter where we're going to sit tonight. Let me show you sleeping arrangements. So this is James. Quite a steep pitch on the top to shed the snow a bit, you know, and then he's got his hammock set up. Look at this snow now, it's properly, you know, deep snow. It's just come down. When we got here there was like hardly anything, nothing. There's Matt over there with his similar setup, and I'm testing out something I haven't tried before, the Gillette Solo little one-man tent. So yeah, that's going to be me. Next things do, carry on getting the firewood, build a bit of a fire reflector, and make ourselves comfortable for about the next 6 hours under there. It's going dark in about 1 hour less. Oh, it's going dark in, let's have a look, 25 minutes officially. It's snowing again. It's absolutely grim out here at the moment. I mean, it's beautiful, but just started on the fire. Had to pull a few tricks out of the bag to get that lit. The wood is soaking wet. But I'm using like a TP of wood to dry out the next lot. We just keep doing that for a bit so we get a really hot bed of coals. But yeah, I mean, it's going, so got a bit of a fire reflector behind there just from fallen boughs and whatnot of spruce. And we're going to sit under the tarp when we've tidied that up. And then, yeah, it's absolutely beautiful, I can't deny that, but it's going to be a bit, this is my first experience camping in the snow. And yeah, I'm a little bit apprehensive, like whether it's my gear up to it, you know, maybe warm enough. Worst case scenario is I just have to go and sit by the fire all night, but I'm hoping it'll be okay. I'll show you my sleep system later. Well, it's going dark pretty soon now, like actually, it's hard to tell on the camera, but it's already kind of twilight. And Matt's chilling under here with his little glow stick, illuminating him in a holy light. Fire's going now, okay. There's a little robin redbreast I put a picture of, doesn't care about us at all. It keeps coming within about 2 feet of us, having a look, pottering round, just no fear whatsoever. It's unusual to see that, isn't it, when you come from the city. And there's our camps over there. My tent's pretty much disappeared under the snow. That's Matt's bag in the tree. We obviously take all our rubbish home with us and clear up. So yeah, once we've got a nice bed of coals, which we haven't yet, we're going to cook some burgers and stuff like that. It's getting, you can feel the temperature dropping now though. Right, well, it's absolutely pitch dark now. We're just cooking some pork chops and some burgers on a little Coughlin's campfire griddle, which is about 10 quid on eBay. So looking forward to that. Right, it's about 6:30 in the evening. It feels like midnight. I mean, look, if I lower the torch, it is dark here. There's the boys back there. Just checking the camp. God, so much for it shedding snow. That's James's home for the evening. Let's head up here to where Matt resideth tonight. Matt's has flapped a bit and shed some of the snow. And I don't know if I can even find my tent, I think it's buried. Oh, there you go, some of the snow slid off it. Man, that looks cosy, doesn't it? Oh god, whose idea was this? Oh well. That'll be interesting sleeping in there tonight, won't it? Right, it's about 9:10. I'm in my tent. Excuse the dodgy camera angles, I've got no space at all to film in here, it's like a coffin. That white on the floor that you can just see at the back is my homemade ground mat insulation, and it's working brilliant. What it is, it's I do like property maintenance for a living, so left over in my shed I had some a roll of this insulation that's designed to go underneath laminate flooring. So I made a template at the bottom of this tent. I did a layer of that white thin foam insulation, and then I took a foil sort of space blanket, put that on top, and then another layer of the insulation to trap that, and then cut it to the right shape and duct tape all the way around to seal it in. And I'm telling you, it is not letting any cold through from the ground. This tent's pitched on snow, as you saw before, and it's not letting any cold at all in, so that's really good. And I've also got like this little cheapo inflatable mattress on top, a snug pack pillow, and a sleeping bag. But yeah, to be honest, at the moment I'm toasty warm. We'll see how that continues. quite surprised really, because as I say, I haven't camped in these weather conditions before. Literally like a blizzard outside at the moment. So I didn't know how it would hold up, but yeah, it's working well. See you in the morning. I'm still alive. Right, well it's 8:20 in the morning. Just got light. We're up. We managed to see it through the night. Nobody had any problems in the night. We were all warm enough. Just been packing up. Just so, yeah, that's me all packed up there. Literally just shoved everything in the rucksack because I'm going to have to air it all out and dry it out when I get home anyway. James over there just finishing packing up. Matt was there. He's just finishing off over there a few bits that we had where we had our fire. To be honest, most of the snow has melted, as you can see, because we just had loads and loads of rain. It turned to rain in the night, so all the deep snow has just gone to slushy sogginess now, which isn't. I'd rather have the snow, to be honest, and it's misty and grim. We've got about we underestimated our walk yesterday a bit. I think it's going to take us an hour easily back to the car at least. Probably more like an hour and 20. And we've got a pretty. The reason this is so private here, we never see anybody, is because it's like quite a nasty hike down there to where there's a path, pretty steep. So I try and get my joints moving a bit. But yeah, it wasn't cold, and the absolute best bit of gear that I've had with me on this whole trip was the homemade mat I made that I spoke about last night. The ground mat with the underfloor insulation with the foil blanket trapped in between it. I mean, it was literally warm. No cold at all came through it, like absolutely zero cold conduction from the floor. So yeah, I was really pleased with that. In fact, it was points I was actually too warm. The problem I did have is that little tent is so tight and small. I'm only 5'10", but I totally filled it, and there's no way I could fully get in my sleeping bag. So in the end, what I did was just I just literally opened it up, the sleeping bag, put that wool blanket you can see on top of my rucksack down on top of my inflatable mat, and then just used the sleeping bag like a duvet. So I'll have to rethink that next time. But as I say, you live and learn with these things. And so we've come here quite a few times, and it's you never see anybody, but we were a bit disappointed when we came this time because some total scruffy bastards who want lining up and shooting have done this. They've come and just had a random fire there and then just left that, which is a disgrace, isn't it? So there's just no excuse at all. Must have been a group of them because there's loads of tins there, so we're going to try and like bag it up before we go. If we can find a rubbish bag, get rid of it. But yeah, somebody else has obviously found this spot. Well, yeah, fine, good, but you know, who are these people? I hate to see what the houses look like. You know, you find a beautiful spot like this and just like trash it. They want their heads kicking in, don't they? Anyway, rant over. Oh hey, look what they've done as well. They've just like completely hacked off. Like we've been getting like dead wood, and you know, there's actually a really dank, overpopulated little wood at the back there where there's loads of dead wood, but they've just come and just hacked off trees. Look at that. Like just random, you know, right trees where trees look nice, not dead wood. You know, there's loads and loads and loads of standing dead wood around here. You don't need to do that. But over there in the distance, there's a really dense patch of woodland, and inside there's millions of fallen standing dead wood and whatnot. But generally people who come out camping and hiking and that are decent sorts, but obviously these were the scum ones. Anyway, there's nothing I can do about it really, but it gives everybody else a bad name, doesn't it? Well, start trekking back to the car I think now. Speak to you later. Almost back at the car now, back at Lady Bower Dam and the world's biggest plug hole. Just have to head over there, and our vehicles are hopefully waiting for us with a bit of luck. Well, that's quite impressive though, isn't it?